I haven't quite got my drug timing down yet. You know, you're an idiot. It sound like that. Woo. Literally, my heels were like touching my butthole. Hi, leg day today. I was like not excited to do legs this morning, and then I stimulated myself and drove the motorcycle. Now I'm ready to fucking train some legs. So
it worked.
Huh?
It worked this time.
It worked today. It's hit or miss, my timing, you know? I haven't quite got my drug timing down yet, so. And I kind of nursed my energy levels all day with like a little coffee, just like keep them up. I find if I like get down a little bit while I'm like chilling before the gym and I eat and I'm like, bleh, and then I try and re-stimulate it up, I find it hard. I kind of just like tried to keep it rolling today, so. High energy for legs. All right, let's go train some legs. All right, so as usual, we're starting our leg day with a ham curl movement. I find it's like a good compromise to like getting your knees warmed up, but not like causing too much fatigue in the quad that I'm gonna go use on like my main first squatting movement. So whether we're doing hack or pendulum or barbell or Smith or whatever, you know, fucking belt squat, any of those are definitely, especially how we do them form-wise, are a lot more focused on quad. Obviously you can't, and people might argue with me here, you can't train your hamstrings in a squat motion. If you're saying you can, you're fucking stupid. We gotta beat that out. I don't know how YouTube works, but you get demonetized. You can. There's parts of it that are gonna be used to stabilize the hip. I'm not disagreeing with that. But one, stabilizers aren't building muscle. Like it's not like you build the stabilizer and your muscle gets more hypertrophy. That's not a thing. So like with anything where I always talk about stability, it's key. So people are talking about like, oh, the squats are blah, blah, blah. Squats don't build your hamstrings. I'm sorry guys, they don't. There's not enough hinging at the hip. There's not any loaded, you know, knee flexion loaded from the heel. So you're not training your hamstrings. That isn't gonna take away from our squat motion, but it's getting the knee through a range of motion, warming it up nice. And like I said, then when we go to our squat motion, we're focused really much more on quad, not glute. I don't want bigger glutes. My ass is big enough and I'm a retired bodybuilder. So we're trying to get those a little smaller, keep the quads big. So that's usually what we start with is the ham movement, something like that. Get warmed up, then head into our main one, and then we'll finish with something like the quad extension. Look, unless you're squatting with like insane amounts of hip hinge, even then, like, you know, if you're doing like a power lifter, like low bar squat, and you're like, you know, then yeah, you're gonna get a bit of hamstring. But if you're squatting like that and you're trying to be a bodybuilder, you're an idiot. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Gym pin. Yeah, let's do it 25 minutes. Ben, is your name Ben? Gym pin, if you're watching this, I need a real, this isn't your product. Can you send me one of these short ones of yours? We got the long one, but I need a short one to use on these machines. One? Yeah. That's still too light. Oh, fuck. Right hamstring feels a little funny, but no, I'm kidding. Good. One more here. Come on. Oh, get me out. I told Mark not to start filming until we made sure we were actually going to use this piece, because I haven't Smith squatted in 3+ years, maybe more to be honest.
No.
Well, I retired 2 full years ago, 2.5 years ago now, and I wasn't Smith squatting my last prep.
Not at all?
No.
Like for a full year?
I was only hacking before that for quite a while. Like last time I was Smith squatting would have been training with you. So like it would have been like Florida or here like 2022. So I mean, yeah, 3 years plus. So like, look, I've probably done it once, maybe somewhere random, but I don't even think so. But just set this up, it actually felt really good. This used to be my old faithful. I'm a very strong believer that Smith squats are one of the best squatting motions you can do. Eliminates the stability that you need to do in a barbell squat, but you got that nice, range of motion. I use these like, Mark wants to look over here, please. Thank you. Like the heel things. You can use plates too, but this just at least gives it so you don't have that like gap in contact. If your heel's here, your toes here, there's gonna be a bit of a gap where you're losing a bit of like surface to get like pressure and stability on, or to create tension. So these are really good. So I did this, actually felt awesome. So we're gonna try this. I don't know how it's gonna go, if I'm at like 2 plates or 19 plates right now, but we're gonna find out shortly. So yeah, wish me luck. If I can even get 4 plates on here for a decent set, I'll go home happy today. I'm gonna just do 1 set of that and be like, I'm good. Dip. That'll be a win, This is a good little trick too. I'm not using this. I work on my mobility, unlike Jay here. If you're doing barbell squatting, Smith squatting, anything, you find you're having trouble reaching that, it's making, you get in an uncomfortable position, it's compromising your squat. This is a good kind of trick you can use. So you just gotta put it on your shoulders. You can either hold it, you can wrap it, whatever, just to get the bar and your hands in the position, almost like a safety bar squat. So yeah, if you haven't tried that, especially for Smith squatting, it's a really good trick, Oh my God. If I can give you guys one big tip for the future and picking training partners, is pick someone that is the same height as you. It'll make your life a lot easier.
Guys, 2 inches taller than me thinks he's a fucking giant.
I don't think I'm a giant, but I gotta adjust every piece of machinery I'm using here to, well, I guess it goes both ways, because he's got someone taller, so I don't know.
How is Sean Florina supposed to find a training partner like that?
It's a good question. Sean, let me know, like, how does this work for you, You guys adjusting everything all the time? Or like someone like Samson or Andrew, when you're training with like normal height people, is it just like a pain in the ass all the time? Like re-rack, like if Samson was gonna squat on here with Jay, how would that work? Like, I guess these are the exact same. I don't fucking know.
Well, we do.
Push chest up, push it up. I can move 4. That's a win. Let's go home. Still got it, kids. Yeah, I think I can do 5 for a couple. Nice, easy. Game time. One more. Push. Whew. Hey, for all-time Ian standards, that's shit. For tiny Ian standards and not having done that in a long time, I'm fucking super happy with that. That's good. You guys get that? I'm sure a lot of you get this. We were just talking about it, about like pre-lift anxiety. It's like a combination of like performance anxiety, like how hard you have to try, and it's like, fucking you really want to do it. Also like performance anxiety in the standpoint of like, you want to do good. So I mean, maybe that's the same thing as what I said. Like I really want to be able to lift this and fucking not feel weak, like feel strong under the weight. And then also just fear of like, am I gonna hurt myself? There's a lot of fucking weight. Like what if my fucking back or my legs or my knee, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of it all kind of mixed in when I do like super heavy lifts. And then also just like an excitement. Like, we were talking, days before I would do like a heavy deadlift day or a heavy squat day, I would like stay up at night, like fucking antsy, excited to like get in there and lift the next day. Like my whole 24 hours around that lift would be like thinking about that every meal. Like I would just like make everything like just to perform for like one set of my like top set of deadlifts, you know? Like if I'm going in there and smashing 7 plates that day, I did 6 reps last week, I'm getting 7 this week, like 100%. And I fucking know the effort I put in, it's gotta be more. And that's like exciting, you know? So it's fun. Weightlifting is fun.
Let's go. Let's go. Push, push.
Fuck. Is that slick? All right, just finished up on the Smith squat. I said it once, but I'll say it again. I'm very, very pleased with how that went. Felt good, nothing hurt. My back feels good, my knees felt great. And at my point in my life now, that's all win. And then good set with 5 plates. And usually I would always, I say this all the time, I'm a strong believer of getting your heaviest set first, but I hadn't done that in so long, I really didn't know what would be like doable for kind of the rep ranges I'm looking to get. So I did the 5, kind of got like 9, 10 in there. I was like, okay, so then I was gonna go down to 4 1/4 for the next set. And then Mark and Jay were like, 5 1/4, be good for the video, fucking do it. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Challenge yourself, you know? Next time I know I can start with 5 1/4 at least, because I got, I don't know, 6 or something with that as a secondary set. So I think I probably could have got 7 fresh, maybe 7.5 to finish it to 8 with assistance. So next time I'll start with 5 1/4 and then do 5 or like 4 1/4, 4 1/4 and 10 or something as my back off. Definitely happy with that. Now we're gonna move on to the leg press. Got the Arsenal leg press here. One of the most tried and true goated leg presses. So gonna get a couple sets on here, 2 sets, and then we'll do quad extension, 1 more hamstring. And we're good for today. Smooth as hell to me. One thing that sucks about leg press is like you're so low to the ground. I just like don't want to move after a set. I'm like, I'll just stay here, you know? But I know I should like get up and move between the sets, not just like sit here. But getting up is the fucking hardest part. Woo!
Come on. 2 more. Let's go. Last one. Come on. Push. Come on.
Huh. Keep that depth though. Whew. Felt good. I find that's definitely one of the easiest leg presses to really fucking bury reps in. Like that for me, some leg presses that would feel like a lot of pressure in the like my midsection stuff. Really like, you know, that one I can fucking bury my knees to my chest. Like literally my heels were like touching my butthole, and that was like super comfortable for me. So.
Come on. You got more. Let's go.
1 more.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, that feels good. Get like your big shit done on like a leg day when you know you like tried hard, moved some good weight. It's like no better feeling, you know? go home and sleep well at night tonight. Though I actually tried on a leg day for once.
Good. Go on. Another one. Come on.
My foot was slowly sliding off the side of the fucking blue brick. It's a little nerve-wracking there.
Come on. 2 more. Another one. Come on. Good.
Whew. All right, it's coming to an end here. Good leg day today. Actually, very happy with it. Which is good because I'm going to be missing next weekend's leg day. Like I do at least once a month for some. Like most of the time I travel's on weekends. Like it'll be during a weekend, and I'm just like not at the point in my life where I'm willing to train legs on the road. You know, like unless like someone, you know, fucking if somebody special invites me to go train legs, I'll fucking suck it up. You know, if Samson's like, hey, let's go train legs, I'm going to train legs with Samson. But you know, other than that, like I'm not going and doing that on the fucking road just to keep my legs. Like I'm not competing. I don't care that much. And I'd rather train things I enjoy and kind of just like do things that are like fun and quicker and easier. Especially a lot of the events I'm like doing, I'm like standing, walking around. So next week I'll be missing it. So it's good to get a really nice feeling one in here. So we're gonna finish up. I'm actually gonna lying ham curl. I'm gonna go right into doing like a kind of a hip hinge motion on the hyperextension. You guys have seen me do this lots. Spitting, sorry. And I'm doing this completely as a like hamstring dominant movement. There's probably a little glute in there. It's hard to not, but I'm really not trying to squeeze my glutes and push my hips through the movement. I'm thinking of driving the back of my heel into the pad and kind of forcing my knee forward. So I'm like doing this motion and forcing it and pulling myself up like that. So kind of like I would picture doing an RDL. When I'm coming down, I'm thinking of pushing my heels back that way and forcing the contraction that way. So it's the kind of the same thing I'm doing there. So gonna hit here, gonna hit there, get a couple sets here, and then kaput. Oh, fuck. It's the deep burn. Oh, that felt good. All right, that's a wrap, guys. That was one of the better leg days I've had in a while. I don't know if there's a correlation to this, but let me know anyone if they've experienced something similar. I never thought I had any issues. I mean, I guess you don't know until you switch it, but with like poultry meats, ground turkey or chicken, but I swapped out my ground turkey and my chicken, whatever. And then now I'm exclusively doing white fish and beef as my like meat sources. And my energy levels, as you can tell, I think people think I'm on fucking 8 ball of fucking blow every time I get a little excited in these videos, has been a lot better. Like my energy throughout the day, you know, evenness and drop off after meals and stuff, it's like a lot more consistent. And I just feel like my pumps in the gym have been better. My recovery feels good. So I don't know if it's related to the food or if it's something different. It could be, you know, a couple other factors, but overall I feel really good. So I'm gonna keep riding this, keep those out for a while and see if it like goes back to prior so I can kind of figure out it's kind of a elimination diet of sorts. So, but yeah, I've been feeling really good. Like I had an arm day yesterday, best pump I've had probably since I retired, to be honest, like as a whole, just like best overall pump. My arms felt fucking blown up. And even today, they still feel like juicy, you know? So it's good to feel a nice pump like that. Strength feels good. You know, to be able to come in here and do 5 plates, 5 1/4, after not Smith squatting in like 3+ years. And honestly, half-assing 70% of my leg days. I'm actually really, really happy with that. So that's a wrap, guys. We'll catch you next week.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave.